Hi everyone, it's Ben here. I just wanted to take a moment to do this video blog to check in and to see how everybody is going in the face of this crisis. I know that there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of panic, there's a lot of uncertainty, there's a lot of boredom, there's a lot of people that have lost their sense of purpose because they can't work, or they don't have their career, or they can't see certain people, they can't travel, they can't go out. There's a lot of restrictions, and this is a recipe for a lot of mental and emotional stress, and it's a birthplace of a lot of mental illness. If we don't take some sort of action towards making this time during this crisis more meaningful and taking it as an opportunity to grow and to evolve and to get rid of some of the dead wood that we have sitting inside of ourselves emotionally, some of the beliefs and old outdated habits and patterns that maybe need to be examined more closely so that we can let go of them. And I know that everybody's struggling, and it's very much a time of struggle for a lot of people, and there's some people that are doing a lot worse in isolation than other people, and some people are more affected by things than others. And so I wanted to take this time to be here for you, to give you as much as I can in the position I'm in, to help you with anything from some guidance, holding the space, to anything that I can do to help you. And so to kick that off, what I wanted to do was to give you some strategies that have really helped me face this crisis and really helped me stay calm and centered during the face of this adversity. And probably the biggest thing that I wanted to start with is gratitude. Gratitude is so important, and it's so important as a daily ritual. And this is something that I do every day when I get up. I do meditation and I do yoga. And part of that meditation for me is gratitude, is centering myself around in my heart space, centering myself around the things that I'm really grateful for, the things that that really make me feel blessed to be alive. Now, in any situation, what we focus on tends to become our perspective and our reference point in life. And this is why it's so important that we focus on gratitude in this crisis, because gratitude will draw you out of the drama. It will also dissolve a lot of the fear. When we focus on gratitude, the fear naturally dissolves because the gratitude is taking its place. So we try, the idea is that we try and turn our fear into gratitude. And so try and create some sort of ritual during the day where you are able to sit down, take some deep breaths, breathe into your heart center, and take a few quiet moments to feel what you're grateful for. And sometimes it means you might have to think about things that you're really grateful for in your life that are coming up as a result of this crisis, because there's a lot of things that I've noticed in my life, like this stronger connection to family, this deepening emotional connection to everybody that I have, because we're all in this together, this sense of gratitude for everybody coming together to fight this virus, and to unite as a global community, which I think is really huge. So looking again at what can I be grateful for in this situation, how can I be more grateful for everything that is happening in my life, and how can I create a daily ritual that allows me to move into this space of gratitude, preferably in the morning, so that you can set the tone for the day. So the second thing is to have an attitude of service. And this is something that has been huge for me. even in the current situation, is how can I be of service? Now, if I can't work, I can still be of service in some form or fashion. I can still serve people, I can serve my family, I can serve my community in different ways. And this is, again, trying to catch onto that idea of how can I be of service to others? Because when we're in service of other people, we move beyond our own personal issues and problems, and we step outside of them for a greater, for the greater benefit of everybody, instead of just getting stuck in our own dramas and our own internal battles and things that go on inside of us, and having that consume our entire existence. So if I can have an attitude of service, it's going to take me beyond my personal drama. It's going to get me into this attitude of giving. And giving is so, if I can give, even if it's just holding the space for somebody, giving somebody, helping them with some chores or some simple things, stepping outside of my comfort zone and doing something that I don't normally do just for the sake of being there for somebody. All of those things, all those little, acts of kindness can make such a difference to that connection to the people that you care about, that you're around, as a result of this social isolation. So the third thing is values, okay? And this is something that I think is, again, super important for moving away from fear and panic. And it keeps you grounded in the sense of meaning and purpose in your life. So when we are living in alignment with our values, we feel meaningful, purposeful, we feel fulfilled, we feel like we have a lot to give, we feel grateful automatically and spontaneously, because we're coming from a place of inspiration instead of trying to seek outside of ourselves, looking for something that we don't have. When we come from the inside and that place of values and the things that are true for us, we automatically are grateful, we automatically are in service to others, we are automatically in this empowered state of mind. And again, that's a big thing, like in this moment of crisis that we have, this period of crisis, if we can do what we can to change our state through our values, through gratitude, through service, we're automatically going to have an impact on the people in our lives, and we're going to be more of service to the greater good of humanity and all of the people that we interact with. So the last thing is to remember that all of the emotions, the traumas, and the stress, and all of the things that are coming up during this crisis are the perfect invitation for you to work on yourself and to create a space of healing. You now have the time to address a lot of the emotional things that are going on in your personal relationships. You now have the time to address, and think about, where do I want to go with my career and my personal life? What is important to me? Am I really meeting my values through my career? You now have the time to address all emotional traumas that you've been pushing back because you haven't had time to get to it. You've had the time to open that up and to heal and to use all of the tools and resources and knowledge and strategies and wisdom that you've learned and apply that to your own personal healing journey. Because my experience is, if we don't take care of our inner world, if we don't, that's part of for me, that's part of self-care. We don't take care of our inner world, then it shows, it shows in our experience of the world, the way we see the world. And so, look at how the environment that's being created because of this crisis is the perfect opportunity for transformation, for healing, for growth, and apply all of the things that you've learned, all the resources on, learning about your emotions, learning about the healing journey, learning about the limiting beliefs and things that are limiting you in your life. Take time to reflect on it and to deepen your experience. And then you can create that same space for other people in your life. So I hope that gives you something to think about in this crisis, something to focus on, something to redirect that chaotic panic energy into a different space. And so to initiate this, what I want to do is I want to offer you, anybody that's interested, a free 20-minute coaching session via phone. So for anybody that would like, to share some more insights and that would like to have just a space to work through some of the things that are coming up, I want you to know that I'm here for you. This is what I love doing. I'm here for you, and I'd love to be able to help you through that. So if you'd like to take advantage of that, there's a free 20-minute coaching session. I'm going to chuck in for the first 15 people that private message me below in the message box, or email me, or text me, or whatever you prefer, whatever your preferred method of contact is, and we'll get that underway, as I really want to be of service in this time. And I'd like to hear your strategies for managing your emotions and healing and on your journey in this crisis. I'd love to hear about that in the comment section. I'd love to start a conversation about it so that we can all, understand that we're all in this together, that we're all experiencing very similar emotions, feelings, and we all have the opportunity to be there for each other. So thank you, and I will see you in the next video.